given that he went out the last 3 games?
I wasn't necessarily trying to have his impact. I was just trying to play hard, and obviously, defensively, Drew is unbelievable. So somebody that can pick up the ball every time, just make it tough, and then, we have so many stars offensively. You got to you're not going to have the ball at times, but when you do have it, you got to take advantage. You got to hit in key moments, stuff like that. So just being efficient in your moments.
What does it say to you that you're very good defense?
Something I want to be known for. I've said that being a two-way player. I know people in the past want to say that, I've maybe been a liability, but that's something that I'm trying to strive to overcome and be really like a great on-ball defender that can just, take people out of the series.
Your numbers were really good entering this game, guarding Paolo and Franz. Was that something that were you focused on those matchups going into the series, knowing that they were probably going to target you a little bit and just kind of wanting?
I probably figured they were, but I was just always where am I at my best is ball pressure up high. That's if I play them into my game, then I have the advantage. But obviously, if I let them, they catch you down to the block, they're 6'10". That's more their advantage. So if I can push the catches out and just make things tough every time, then I should be all right. And that's kind of what I strive to do, and I feel like I did a good job.
Did you feel at one point that they no longer wanted to? It seemed like at one point they were not really hunting
for sure.
that.
They stopped going to it. I think because it was just, for them, it was having to work extra just to even get down there, and even if they didn't, having to think about dribbling every time and what moves. So I think I did a good job in that area.
How did you find the threes? Obviously, over 6
Sure. Yeah, their game plan was just, after the first two, was just not to let any more threes happen, and they were going to let isolations happen. So obviously we went to Orlando, and we just, the bench and stuff, we didn't get any looks or shots, which is okay. That's their game plan. But eventually, water finds its level, start to make plays, and then it was like an avalanche in the second half.
Was it hard to keep up the defensive intensity, when you weren't scoring in games 3 and 4? Obviously, nobody wants to drop off, but did you feel like you were able to overcome that mental hurdle?
For sure. Obviously you want to score, but it's just it's not possible every game with the people we have on our team. Sometimes they take that load, and so how can you make an impact? And for me, it was just every game being ball pressure and just getting into the ball, making it tough every time. So I just try to leave my impact on stuff I can control. Sometimes I can't control if I'm going to get shots or have that. I can control my effort defensively and trying to rebound.
How challenging was the series, and how much you feel like you guys can benefit from it?
They're a really good team, very physical. So it was a physical challenge. I thought defensively they're probably the best team defensively we've seen at guarding the ball. So it was definitely a good challenge, very physical. So it was great.
Thank you, man.